running for school board trustee, Lake Pend Oreille School District in Zone 2, which is the west side of Sagal, Coquilala, Westman, and South Side. Yep, that's it. Oh, and Algoma District, technically. We've been living here 20 years. It's my wife Susan over there. We have a daughter, Brighton, who's went through the Lake Pend Oreille School District from kindergarten through high school, graduated with honors, got her scholarship at the University of Idaho, and she's attending there now, studying speech pathology. She's on the dean's list, and we're really proud of her. So from the standpoint of, I'm supposed to tell you about me. I'm a building contractor in town. I specialize in hardwood floors and cabinets, and have been doing this, running my own businesses for the last 40 years. Being a contractor here and knowing other contractors, one of the things that we've run into in trying to hire people is that not everybody is going to go the academic track and go on to higher education. I try to get the numbers from the district, but it's a little difficult to get in the quintiles of the education. What is the GPA of the, lower 3 quintiles, the lower 60% of the school district? They said they don't actually track it that way. My daughter tells me there's some of her friends that aren't going to college, but so trying to go to work. In trying to hire young men to work with me, either cabinets or floors, I have a couple little basic tests. One, I'm gonna give them a tape measure. Okay, show me 3 and 13/16. Okay, now take 1 and 5/16 from that. How much is left? And without their phone and their calculator, they're absolutely lost.
Scary, isn't it?
What's even worse when they start cutting things. And
Expensive then.
too, yeah. So one of the things that I feel really passionate, I guess, about is there's a P-TECH program in the school district, a professional training. So they have a little bit of welding, a little bit of they got rid of the carpentry program, they got rid of the auto repair program, and they do have one that's aircraft, where they're building aircraft, literally, as part of the program, which isn't directly funded by the high school. And it's actually kept kids who would have dropped out of college, or dropped out of school, in here. They got interested, and now they're going to college, they're working, building aircraft, they're learning to fly. It's an amazing program for the special few. But with even 50% of the students that aren't going to go on to college, they need more training to be able to go from high school to work. So what I'd like to see is a enhancement or expansion of a trades type program, be it in a flexible school schedule that would allow them to get some sort of training so that when they come out they have skills that are actually marketable. They're creative with some people, a lot of kids, I was one of them, and much more creative with my hands at this age and bored about everything else, but they can work with their hands. We need people to work. So I think our schools are doing a really good job at the upper levels of education, that motivating the kids that can go to school, can go to colleges and that, but it's the trade type thing I think needs some help. The other thing is I'd like to pull back the curtain and let everybody see what's going on behind the budget, where the money's going, and why, and is there a way to streamline the process. Being in business 40 years, I've had run businesses on shoelaces. Every penny counts. That's the difference between staying in business and going out of business. I've never gone out of business. So I'd like to take a hard look at the finances. And as Dan said, a lot of people in our zone that I have talked to are concerned about that, about communicating with the school board about their issues. And even myself, I haven't been able to get straight answers on things. So between trying to, I've got a website now and a Facebook thing, and neither one of them I know how to use very well, because I never have. You can communicate that way now. I want to be able to represent everybody in our zone. You got a question, write me, call me, my phone number's on there. You should be, if there's a major decision coming up on the, school board agenda, I want it out to the public before it's voted on, before it's a done deal. There's a lot of people out there with a lot of good input, but they're not getting a chance to give it in before it's all set in stone. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'd like to be able to do. And if there's issues that come up, let me know. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Thank you, Richard. I have a comment about